place.
Hello?
Waste of time, those things, if you ask me.
It has its uses.
It looks like it.
I'm not here to discuss mobile phones, Jack. Now, where do we stand?
Exactly where we stood 2 hours ago with you trying to pull the wool over me eyes. What's he doing here?
Don't shout. Mrs. Sugden's already done that.
Too right I have.
I'll leave you to it, Jack. I don't think there's much more to be said.
Don't you?
I'd hope we could be constructive.
We'll be in touch.
Sarah?
Well?
She made me eat corn.
Corn?
You know, them yellow bits.
Sweet corn.
She said I had to eat same as rest of them. I only like beans.
I'll have a word with Carmel.
I thought you said you didn't mind me coming. We don't. We like it.
Robert?
We don't mind, Andy. We're glad you like it here. But when you run away, it causes a lot of worry for your foster parents. For all Mrs. Bennett knew, you could have been dead in a ditch.
So's right.
Hey, any more of that and I'll take you back right now.
Sorry.
It causes a lot of trouble for Robert, too.
It doesn't.
Oh, yes, it does, lad. You lied to get a day off school. Do you know what that means? No telly for a week.
Oh, Dad.
I'll make it 2 weeks if you like.
Carmel has agreed to pick you up tomorrow. But when you go back to Leeds, you're to apologise to Mrs. Bennett and promise her faithfully you won't run away again. It doesn't mean you can't come back here. We're always pleased to see you.
It's but only with permission from Mrs. Bennett, Carmel and us. Got that?
Yeah.
Sure?
Positive.
Good. Because if you run away again, that's it. No more visits, ever.
Listen to that.
What?
Blessed silence.
Well, it's a good job Yoko Ono never took that attitude, isn't it?
Yoko Ono had a husband with talent. Yes, Jack?
Oh, just this, thanks. Hey, you know your church action group?
It's not my church action group.
Oh, well, you know what I mean. What do you do exactly?
You'd be lucky to get a straight answer to that one, mate.
Oh, shut up.
Well, come on then. Tell the man, what do you do?
Well, we organise things.
What sort of things?
Anything that crops up, really. We're there to respond to the needs of the community.
Well, could you help me and Sarah organise a meeting then?
What for?
Well, Frank Tate's planning to start work in the old quarry again. He wants to build a new access road and it runs right past my land. Be a disaster for everybody, not just us.
Well, I don't see why not.
Oh, thanks. Hey, the sooner the better.
Right.
Man's got to learn the village won't take this lying down.
Right.
Mr. Sugden,
What?
it wasn't Robert's idea to wag school. He did it for me.
Yes, I know why he did it.
It's not fair he's getting told off. It was my fault, really.
Yeah, I know whose fault it was. But he's got to learn right from wrong. Oh, he lied to Sarah.
Yeah, but a week's an awful long time with no TV.
Long enough to learn his lesson, do you think?
I suppose.
Come on, Robert, bed.
Kiss! Get off! Get off! I'm too old for goodnight kisses.
You're never too old, eh, Jack?
Good night, Jack.
Good night.
You're quiet.
I'm thinking.
Oh, steady on, Jack. What about
What it must be like living with strangers.
Andy?
Yeah,
The Bennetts, you mean?
yeah.
Well, it's probably not half as bad as he makes out. Let's face it, most of his family were strangers to him.
What's that got to do with it?
I'm just saying. You must get used to it, that's all.
I hope not. I hope he never gets used to being a second-hand kid, thinking he deserves to be passed around from pillar to post.
Oh, it's not like that.
Well, not yet.
It might work out brilliantly with the Bennetts once he's settled down.
Yeah, and it might not. He needs security. You know, we could give it to him if we had half a mind.